Oh, whew. Cosmik UV. Every now and again, we just gonna come up here and just talk a little shit, just gonna, you know what I mean? Just talk a little talk, you know what I mean? Walk a little walk, yeah, man. Hope all is well. Peace and abundance. Peace and abundance. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Royal Day. We're gonna let the players play. And every now and then we just, it's not really like a organized show per se. It's just, gonna talk a few, just, like a little event here and there, we'll just talk a little shit, like I say. Uh, so, hopefully this comes together, because I don't really specifically have nothing to expound on. It's just, whatever kind of comes about, and then we'll take that route, and then we'll change routes, different intellectual pivots, But yeah, man, this is for the original people, though, man. You know what I'm saying? The melanin, indigenous, copper tone, black, man. Oh man, damn y'all. We gotta raise our vibrations, man. We have to raise our frequency. We have to raise our intellectual capacity. We have to raise our intellectual discernment, our emotional maturity. Because unfortunately, a lot of, we talk about them, those or different platforms or shows or different lives or different whatever have yous. We talk about the generational, curses, but it's like we don't break down or we don't bust down, because it's so much. It's like a interwoven, web, so to speak, of things. That's the only thing I could think of that's it goes in multiple directions. You know what I'm saying? However, it's thin but strong. So a lot of the generational whatevers, and then a lot of times we talk about generational curses. Sometimes it'd be the societal stuff, and then it's corresponding with the earth family members. When I say earth family, it just means the people that got you here through the portal, fam, you know what I'm saying, into this dimension and shit. And then the process of you being the whatever color sheep started, you know what I'm saying, purple, orange, black, whatever, you see what I'm saying. And they don't really overstand, or they stand under whatever, but they don't really overstand, like, damn, well, why you, why this, why that, why you move this way, why you talk this way, why you walk this way, why you dress this way, why you eat like this, or why do you read what you read, or you know what I'm saying, why you subscribe to what you subscribe to, or what the hell do you be talking about, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of instances, man, they just say a lot of people are awakening, man, but we have to apply that activation towards shaking up this system, man. Reframing it, restructuring it, revamping it. Because we talking about beyond the what's been going on, beyond the script, beyond the indoctrination, beyond the programming. You see what I'm saying? And when I mean shake it up, it's like it's got to be different levels or tiers or layers to it, because it's always layers to any type of if we want to say revolution, revelation, whatever Asians, you know what I'm saying. It's just that the universal spiritual, the different dimensions of the clock has gone off, you know what I'm saying? Like the clock has been the alarm clock, or the spiritual galactic alarm clock, you know what I'm saying, has gone off for for the melanin original people, the black, copper tone, Indians, the original Indian, the Afro, whatever. It's just it's that time and space, man, and maybe it's we got to impart it to the youth. However, Um, man, it's just, and you say a lot of them ain't gonna get it. We overstand it a lot. Some people aren't gonna get it, but just all we need is enough, though. You know what I'm saying? All we need is enough to over understand. Um, you know what needs to happen on a consistent basis. We got to change. The way we address each other, as far as this language is. This particular language, what they call a language or whatever, is already, has what they call etymologies, origins of what we don't think certain words mean, or a lot of words mean. So that's why they call it spells or spelling. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, it's great that a lot of people are awakening, but at the same time, it seemed like to me, it's causing more of a divide than ever. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, regardless of who you have in the room, whether you have a mixture, whether you have all intellectuals in the room, or you have all low vibrational people in the room, or whatever have you, it has to be synchronicity there regardless. So I say that to say, a lot of times you can get a lot of intellectuals in the room, and then they end up debating and butting heads, or pause, but debating, or getting into arguments or sidetracked because it's like, I guess it becomes a facts contest, or a historical fact contest, or whatever have you. So a lot of this stuff, I mean, however, it is good to have it, but in its own place. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the different knowledge of self debate groups, or different uh, like I say, a lot of dudes, salute to, the ones making what is it, an income or some money off it. However, we got to do more than just make money off each other, man. Because that's, to me, I think that's what, I know that's what a lot of melanin, I'm noticing that's what a lot of melanin, black, indigenous, copper tone, uh, a lot of us are doing. It just comes in different facets. Sometimes it comes in what they call a spiritual or conscious community, where they do debates, but then you got to pay for the debate. And it just depends on a lot. It be a lot going on. Or like, I'm self-employed, so you know what I'm saying, I'm self-employed, so I'm a street vendor or whatever have you. So, I go to different festivals and different things. And usually with the melanin festivals, man, black and digital, whatever, it's like sometimes, or a lot of times, or a lot of times, the prices be, questionable. Uh, if you're a retail vendor, you might make a certain amount of money, but you're not, most likely, you won't make as much money as food, vendors and things of that nature. So the object should be for whoever the vendors are to make money. You know what I'm saying? So then they'll want to come to more events that you do. But anyway, um, like I said, this ain't really no direction I'm going in. I just got different things that I just be experiencing or observing or whatever have you. Um, but yeah, man, it just seemed like a conundrum right now, as far as overall with melanin and black and indigenous people. Like, it's great to have an awakening, but it just seemed like it's just more um, debates, or divides more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Because you still seem like you have different degrees of levels of the awakening going on. So if you got people's in the just beginning stages of certain aspects, then it's like, okay, um, it's almost like you got to get people up to speed with shit, instead of them being able to kind of speed up. You know what I mean? A lot of us need to just speed up our process, practice more critical thinking, extract from this system as much as you can, practice minimalism. Let this season, or this what they call year, whatever, like, do the opposite. Like, don't indulge in the holidays. Don't indulge into the whatever other stuff that drains your spirit, drains your pockets, drains your resources. You see what I mean? Look, let me go and share this real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Rock out to the beat in the back. But yeah, man. I mean, it just seemed like I said, you got different levels of the awakening. Like you got people that are awakening just enough to function on levels of like, okay, I could find something to gravitate to as far as something different. Like if the person was into the Christian stuff and the religion stuff, they can kind of gravitate to, okay, they might gravitate or graduate to Islam, or like it's just different levels of awakening. Now we're talking about the grand awakening, you know what I'm saying? As far as just knowing, unfortunately, unfortunately, man, it's like when I first got on this, when I first got on this awakening journey or knowledge of self journey or whatever have you, it's like, it was great. It was different layers to it. It was great at first to get all of these uploads, downloads, whatever loads, just of data, information, knowledge, or whatever, just new stuff. And so, once you get a certain amount of knowing, and you get out of the believing phases and shit like that, and you get out of opinions and you graduate to facts. You know what I'm saying? And just whether it's well documented or it's just well observed facts, is just the 3D dimension gets a little more tough to navigate, especially when you get into energy and energy, and then protecting your energy and your mind and your spirit, and just different things, man. um I am seeing a lot of like I say, small but large things that I see videos on, as far as different gangs having a truce, crawling truce, and coming together, as far as that aspect. And like I say, it's a lot of different surface level things going on, which are great, but you do need those to start and begin. However, it's like the like I say, it's like the spiritual or the galactic clock is going off on some shit like, um it's that time and space for the what is 144,000, or whether it's the few that know, or few that's into the knowledge itself, whatever. It's time for us to either extract from this shit. And when I say extract from this shit, meaning, unfortunately, most time it means leaving this landmass, as far as what they call this corporation or whatever, the states, whatever, because unfortunately this place, you know what I'm saying, has a history of, undermining any type of progress, significant progress for uh, most black people or indigenous people or whatever have you. And so with that undermining, like I said, that's why I created this, space to just, what they call deep dive into and explore into different ideologies or different thought processes or different psychological whatever, or different what they call conspiracy theories, so we could just start, like I say, getting into the knowing, you know what I mean? And it's just melanin indigenous people, like I say, and a lot, let me say, a lot ain't gonna get it. Yeah, we know that, we overstand. So that's what I'm saying, it's that time and space for the separation from certain melanin people, certain black or indigenous copper tone of melanin people, whether it's earth family, whether it's colleagues, whether it's, hey, hold on for a second, y'all. Yeah, and then what a lot of people say, finding your tribe or your soul, for like, it's that time and space for you to be intentional about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, hold on. It's that time and space to be intentional about it. Intentional about linking with. But they said, but just different versions of what goes around, like your soul tribe or your tribe or like-minded beings and everything, and just like I said, being very very intentional because a lot of different things are going on simultaneously. You see what I'm saying? And smart collaboration, smart. That word smart. Collaboration is key to expedite a lot of this shit that's going on. Like they talk about the wealth gap and da 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 da. Well, individually, you're not going to be able to catch up individually. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to have to, you see what I'm saying? Because if other groups, if other people or other ethnic groups or other nationality groups, because I don't want to say races, so we want to actually say what they are, like other ethnic groups or other nationality groups, if they're doing shit as a group and as a team. That's why I do shows on, like, on the Patel family empire, or I did one on the Walton family, the different ones. If they're working as a team, and we, them, they, those, as far as black, indigenous, copper tone, da 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 people, we have this mental reality of we doing it dolo, or we like to we like to compete, and competing is cool, but it's like productive competing, you know what I mean? Because it's like we're competing against each other when we need to be competing against or if a competition though has to be done, we should be competing with other nationality groups. Do you see what I'm saying? um far as sovereignty, far as industry, as far as developments, as far as inventions. Now, once again, I know the history of da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And like I said again, I understand that this place oh, but yeah. Mm. Small commercial break, y'all. Small commercial break. I'll be right back. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's why I do shows. Certain shows or cover certain things. Like I said, I've been a lot more consistent. You know what I mean, lately, because it's just so many things happening simultaneously in other countries, other areas. You know, in a variety of ways. As far as environmentally, as far as what the quote unquote future, so to speak, will look like, type of shit. So, but a lot of it's happening simultaneously. Um, a lot of people say, well, you got to plan ahead, plan for you. A lot of what is what people are used to, the dollar and the way people invest, or lack thereof, or whatever. The consumerism, we got to definitely cover that. A lot of stuff is going to change, fam. You know what I mean? If people are tapping into that or not, and it's like most people are just kind of like assimilating to it, and in some things, it's hard to avoid it, but then at the same time, you have to have some type of plan to use it for your own benefit. You feel me? Or for your group's benefit. So, um, like I say, man, it's the same. It's really the same script. Like I said, this ain't the show where we doing like a particular show. It's just kind of like we just kind of talking shit. We just kind of, kicking some shit. You know what I mean? So that's all. I mean, it's not nothing really specific. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like it's that time and space for every now and again. I'm gonna just do stuff like this where I could just free flow. Um, but yeah, it's that time and space for the original beings and whatever, for the ones that get it and the ones that's not too far gone and indoctrinated and whitewashed and just don't overstand it. You know what I mean? It's that time and space for us to go ahead and get some moves made, fam. Get out of the frivolous, meaningless arguments. As far as just the meaningless arguments, fam, like we not from Africa, fam. Like who was first? Like that shit is so that when I say fam, yo, right as I'm doing this right now, if you got another phone, go on TikTok, go on live, and just sweep through the lives, nigga. The melanin people, I'm telling you right now, the black or the melanin or pages, black pages or whatever. Man, son, they is gonna be the same few shits. You hear me? Something about the Bible, something. We have a fascination with that shit. Like, goddamn, fam. You know, them they those. You know what I'm saying? Have a fascination with that shit, and just who was the da 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 da. Just basically, you doing the arguments over stories, son. You know what I mean? Which I mean, it is really true or not. It's like we getting so we them they those get so wrapped up into things that just really don't mean nothing, fam. You got the Nicki Minaj challenge shit. It's just so much, you know what I mean? And it's just like nearly. That's why I listen to a lot of Nearly Full of Junior. Like he said in one of his videos. You keep black people, the melanin, indigenous, the original people. You just keep them always wanting to have fun. Always making it. It got to be fun. Something got to be always fun. Or if so then that has a trickle down effect. You know what I mean? And so what ends up happening if you always want to have fun, the people that's actually taking things more serious than you are, what they doing, they getting more shit done. You see? So it's like a lot of the just goofy shit, you know what I mean? Just the goofy competitions, fam. Like over buying fucking clothes and son. A few months ago, you saw China, Japan, and all of these goddamn video. Well, you maybe if you online, maybe not. You hear me? You maybe heard about it, But yeah, China, Japan, or whoever, man, they told you, son, like all y'all gotta do is just come shop with us, son. Like you ain't even gotta go buy this shit like crazy like you've been doing. But then it's like all of the money that people doing this consumerism of other people's shit, we could be just toppling or taking over. That's why they say it's the power, quote unquote, the power of the dollar. I know that the dollar is declining, but what I'm saying is meaning how you use the shit. You know what I mean? And just the consumerism, man. We got to make those. Fuck boycotting anything specific. It's boycott everything that's a financial drain. You know what I mean? The churches, the mega churches, fam. If it's bodegas, if it's marts, if it's mega marts or whatever, and I'm just saying because it's a team sport, son. So in order, like if it's your team versus another team, you hear me? You gotta do strategies to help your team win. You know what I mean? Hopefully they ethical. You feel me? But I'm just saying you gotta know the nature of the team you playing against. That's even in any type of sport. They do film study and all of that type of shit. You hear me? So it's like we not studying the goddamn different groups Now these are the other teams, is what I'm saying. The different ethnic groups or the nationality groups, and we not studying these other teams, right? That are opponents. You hear me? Whether they opponents in economics, opponents in industry, opponents in whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So we not most people aren't studying, and then if we are studying, we're getting too lost in the studying and in debates, or frivolous debates, fam. Like just frivolous debates. I'm gonna say the more higher intellectual shit, and then we'll go down to the lower shit, like the more simple minded shit, like the 50-50 crap and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just made by the okay. Again, I say this again, the economic forum on here, go check it out. A bunch of these world, trillionaire whatever nairs, you hear me, they talking about the 2030 thing. Hold on y'all for a second. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, this is just like a little freestyle flow, man. Like barbershop talk. We just kicking the shit on the stoop. You feel me? We just, we just sitting back. We taking that cruise. Like we're cruising the car on a beautiful afternoon. You know what I mean? Putting it in the air, just talking and elevating. Yeah, figure deal me. So I'm gonna just do a lot of variety of different intellectual pivots. You feel me? So you just gotta pivot with me to get me. You overdig me. Okay. So man, wherever I was at, y'all gonna have to remind me because you know what I mean. I gotta be in and out listening and shit. Yeah, man. So look, check it out. So um, it's did make this year among other years, but we gotta start, with baby steps with most melanin people. You know what I mean? Um, make this year you don't overspend. You know what I'm saying? Make this year that we do collaborations with each other. Like it's great. People say we gotta compete. Don't make the same products. My thing is this: if you gonna make the same products, I said that again, or if you have similar products or services, do like big businesses do, like cell phone companies and whatever. Collaborate. You say like the Dollar Tree and the Family Dollar. Them niggas came together, or whoever the motherfuckers are. You know what I mean? Big business do that shit all the time. You know what I mean? See what I say? We gotta think bigger. we gotta do I say you gotta study the ones that are doing the things that people consume a lot of. Like you gotta study these owners, you gotta study these families. You see what I'm saying? You gotta study the way they build their shit. Like I say, that's why I did the Patel Empire, because it was so fascinating to me that they're just like a mob, son. Like it's like 3, 4, 5 generations. You know how hard it is just to get two people? Now we talking about generations. You hear me, man? To not stray away from the successful model. You know what I'm saying? That was set in place for that particular family group or that nationality group or whatever, or the Waltons. You see what I'm saying? And then if you study a lot of these whoever trillionaires, make sure you share this. Make sure you share this. Make sure you share this. Make sure you put your notification on for the near shot. But when you study a lot of them, it's like a lot of them started off the same way. They started off with the idea. It's just that they had beings in their woman, if they did have a woman or a woman, whether it be their mother or their wife, or whoever else, you hear me? They just, the only difference is they had people that put all of their resources and time and space and energy into that idea, you hear me? As the launching pad for everything else. For example, like the Waltons, they who the whatever the Walton father, whatever his name is, hear me. He had that one idea for that store, whatever, the McDonald's or whoever, anybody else. Like they had that one idea, and then it blossomed to everything else. You see what I'm saying? Like I did that show. His wife, he was instrumental in help building the empire. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's what I'm saying. I'm doing my best to talk to different levels of intellect or different levels of energy of people. You know what I mean? Because, like I said again, when you have this quote unquote awakening, you got people. Look at that awakening shit like a story building. You got people on the bottom floor, you got people's on all the different floors in the middle. You see what I'm saying? You got people up midway to the top, and then you got people at the top of the bitch. You hear me? So you know how some people will say most people don't even get to see what the top floor look like. You hear me? So I'm just saying, man, it's just that time now in space, like to cut back on frivolous spending, cut back on unnecessary consumerism and materialism, fam. All the lisms, fam. This gotta be the season. This gotta be the season to black out on everything that has been a economic, spiritual, all types of different drains. You hear me? Financial drain, spiritual drain, soul drain, generational drain. Do you understand that some of them black churches have drained generations of people's pockets, man? Come on, man. Generations of people's pockets, man. Huh? By way of European daddy or sky daddy syndrome. We did a show about that. You hear me? Huh? Then these universities that's created by these other families, you hear me? A lot of these universities, they getting the melanin women, they get in there, and we sending our children, some people, still doing that shit. To when you nigga, you can learn mad shit online. What is you still going to, yo, son? What is you still now? Don't get me wrong. Yes, if you gonna be a physicist, astrologist, okay, then yeah. But I'm just saying, majority of most stuff I think I said this on a freestyle joint before on the Facebook when I did a live. Whatever happened to internship? What happened to just people just volunteering your time and space to go learn the craft, to go experience the craft? You hear me? Yeah, I don't understand. What my thing? Okay, I want to be an auto mechanic. I'm just doing some simple shit. I want to be an auto mechanic. What's stopping anybody from taking an hour or two out of a whole week? I'm gonna take an hour or two to go just find somebody cool with me, shadowing them and just learning little by little about cars and shit. And then, like I said, all that shit is on fucking line on YouTube, son. DIY is your best friend, I'm telling you, like literally. Like, so I don't even understand why motherfuckers is, because again, they still indoctrinated heavily. And then I understand the media could be, the social media thing, it could be addictive, it could be abusive. Yeah, depending on how you use it. You hear me? Motherfuckers is going to college and these different trade schools and these different institutions, which I mean, I salute to a certain degree as far as the trade school, because you can get in there and get out of there. But what I'm saying is, you can learn that shit by just volunteering a little bit of your time and space. They go just check somebody out that's doing it. You feel me? Or you could just volunteer a little bit of your time and space and attention, because that's vital as well, to just look at some YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, I mean, I don't even understand. I don't even understand why people are still like going into debt for mad unnecessary stuff anymore. Like, what is going on with that? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with that? So it's just that time and space, man, for melanin enough. Cause what's that one show I did where I say all it has to be is 30%? You know what I mean? All it has to be is 30% that awaken, and we mean I'm talking about the grand awakening. I'm talking about you not doing any of the indoctrinated exercises. You know what I mean? You not partaking in any of the holiday stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff that you do have to that you do the stuff that you do have to I guess buy or purchase or whatever have you, you not overindulging and shit like that, and then you're making it your intentions to intentional to support a melanated business. And then like, I'm gonna say this too, y'all. When you go into these different summer events and festivals, the black this, black that, Nubian, whatever, reggae festival, whatever, that's gonna be predominantly melanated, indigenous, copper tone, or black, man, make it your intention to goddamn break bread, man, with the fucking vendors there, man. Let me get over to that side. Let me pivot to that. We gotta do vendor event etiquette. What I mean by that, if you the person that's doing the event or the festival or whatever, the prices should be fair. Now, food trucks, food vendors, or bigger or like food setups, they gonna always usually make more than retail vendors. You feel me? People selling waist beads, people selling lotions, people selling da 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 da. So it's, to me, if we saying we want everybody to eat, which if that's the thought process, and it's not just we want to just make money off our people, you know what I mean? So basically, you just doing the same thing that other groups are doing. You hear me? Or the passer or whoever else is doing. So I've been to a lot, not even some, fam. I've been to a lot of these events to where the person do the event, then okay, if it's foot traffic, then they not spending no fucking money like that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I've seen events and festivals, they have sensational products, different vendors, you hear me? And they barely breaking the motherfucker even, but they had to pay $100, $200 just to be at a 5-6 hour festival, which okay, I get that's a minute, but fam, we have to do money and ratio probability. You know what I'm saying? The probability of a retail vendor making $300-$400, unless it's I'm talking about it's got to be like a 3 or 4 day event. Like if it's a 3-4 day event, that's something different. But usually, or if it's like a super, like if it's like a block party, if it's like a super duper packed ass event, you have a little more shot at it. But yeah, but most of these events, fam, you not about to be making no large ass amount of money as no like different retail vendors. I'm not knocking the retail vendors. What I'm saying is, you as the vendor, you just have to be aware. Like, okay, what is my ratio chances of, okay, if I gotta spend 100 for the vendor fee, what's my ratio chances? Because you gotta at least triple your shit. Because you gotta put some money in your pocket. You gotta put some money back towards inventory, and then you gotta, have some money to flip or whatever other, put some money away for your stash or whatever. You feel me? So what's my probability of at least doubling or tripling my money? You see what I'm saying? Or the investment, my initial investment, as far as this vendor fee, you feel me? And then whatever other overhead stuff I'ma have, whether it's, gas and whatever, if we really actually crunching every number, you hear me? So, because it is distance, you might have to travel 30-40 minutes to the wherever it's at, you know what I'm saying? All that, you hear me? So anyway, so you as the vendor or as the street vendor, as the pop-up vendor, as the whatever, you the person that's setting up the table or the tents, and you putting your shit on your table and all that. I'm talking to you. You just have to be more aware of like I say, the ratio chances of you being able to make some money, because you're not in this. I mean, most people aren't in this to just keep displaying your products and just because they pretty or they look neat and all of that. You doing all of that to because we got to factor in overhead. Most products, you got labels, you got bottling, you got different stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, so that's a whole nother joint when I do that. If I do another one of these, you know what I mean? But yeah, you got to be very aware, man, because I've been to a lot of these vendor pop-up festival events, man, where they hit you for about 100, 200 for like a 6 hour event, 7 hour event, and man, these people ain't even spending no money like that. Yeah, man, the foot traffic ain't clicking. You know what I mean? The block ain't pumping. You feel me? Um, and like I said, but the food people, they gonna make money regardless, because people want to eat. You know what I mean? You in a society of gluttony. You know what I mean? I think I did a show on food waste. How much motherfucking food waste in this goddamn country? Like, this country wastes more goddamn food, and that's just on gluttony. So I don't even know how it's a hunger problem. But anyway, that damn, a lot of shit just blow my mental. I don't know. Anyway, but at the same time, a lot of this shit ain't food. It's just chemical shit. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing too. So it's like we gotta stop eating the zombie food, fam. Like, goddamn, man. Like, how he be knowing, man? I did the Uber and the different stuff, man. I know y'all niggas be eating that zombie shit, nigga. Stop playing with me, man. You know what I mean? Stop playing with cars. You know what I mean? That's one thing you gotta stop doing. Stop playing with me. Play with yourself. You hear me? Whenever I bring up something, just know it's thoroughly, and like I say, everything don't need no like, oh, I gotta bring a sort of. It's simple observation. If you just out in this shit, you know what I mean, and you don't simply observe stuff through your just whatever you doing, man, then shit, I don't know what you doing. Then, you hear me? Cause some shit gonna blindside the shit out your motherfucker, out your fuck ass. You hear me? So it's just simple observation. Like, our ladies, baby, y'all got to get off the fucked up foods. That shit giving y'all thyroids and all types of high blood pressure. That show I just did on, what was the joint? What's the fucking show we did last night? On the over mothering. Yeah, I mean, the joint we did this rising on the over mother mode joint. You know what I mean? Mommy mode joint. A lot of y'all ladies, man, y'all doing that mommy mode shit too much. You feel me? Y'all using that shit as leverage to get sympathy, using that as leverage to get days off from work. Whatever, like whatever, you know what I mean, whatever you can use that joint for, you know what I mean, what they used to call that joint a hall pass, you know what I mean, so you using that joint for every type of hall pass and you can get that joint, you know what I mean. But man, I'm telling y'all, man, it's making you sick, baby. You hear me? It's making a lot of y'all sick, you hear me? Because a lot of y'all get consumed with that shit, you hear me? And like I say, ladies, come on, man. It's time to go ahead and be accountable for a lot of this shit. And the sister octagon, the sister square, the sister circle, the sister triangle, the sister what's another shape? Hexagon. Whatever the joint is, you know what I mean? Come on, man. It's time to come on and let's come on and start being accountable, man. Take the motherfucking weave out your fucking crown, man. Take the weed like that. To me, that's what I'm saying. We need to have just a huge blackout and elevation. What we want? I don't even know what we call this shit. It just needs to be a overall light bulb moment, revelation, grand awakening of ladies. Take that fucking weave out your fucking the chemical shit out your motherfucking head, your eyes. If you using cosmetics that's not natural, you see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta come on, man. You gotta Shimon the shit you putting in your nails, as far as all of that shit. A lot of y'all, man, I remember all them years I used to be in and out of the barbershop selling my little products and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them got them nail shots, man. Like a lot of y'all, all them years, you had you, your daughters, your moms had you in there. You know what I'm saying, sitting in there smelling the motherfucking chemicals. So not only are you putting this shit on you, wherever you putting it at, the lashes or on your head or wherever you putting it at, then you most of y'all be smelling that shit. You hear me? Y'all be inhaling the fuck out that shit for hours. You know what I mean? So damn, man. So come on, man. Like it ain't it's you seeing so much mental illness on display. You seeing motherfucking shorties pay whatever they paying the motherfucker take a pic with a Chris Brown nigga. Now I'm not knocking him, get his money, his business, but for the person that's doing it, most likely, I mean, my nigga, you know what I mean? You could have been so much more wiser with that shit. And then people don't understand that a lot of this shit that people are doing, like these moments of, oh, I want to be viral so bad, or I want to be whatever it is. You know what I mean? I just want to do what I want to do so bad, whatever. You know what I mean? Uh, when you get more mature, or if that ever happens, if you get to a different higher self of yourself, man, you look back at some of that stuff, man. A lot of motherfuckers not gonna be able to delete this shit. You're not gonna be able to, it's like it's like people will forever have that version of a person, whatever type of outlandish ass shit the motherfuckers is doing. You know what I mean? Ladies, you gotta stop selling yourself so bad. You hear me? You hear me, babe? You hear me? OnlyFans, goddamn it, and sometimes it ain't OnlyFans. A lot of women do. You see, fellas, you have to know subtle seduction. You hear me? All right, we get into that another time. But yeah, some of these ladies use subtle seduction. You hear me? Subtle little nuances. So when ladies, I keep telling y'all, babies, a lot of y'all, relationship coaches and a lot of these ladies are telling you on you, babe. I'm telling you now. So I don't know if you think it's just the manosphere, or it's just, it's a bunch of these narcissistic dudes, or it's just a bunch of these bitter men, or these who hurt you men, or whatever you thinking it is. My baby, I need you to clearly understand and comprehend what I'm saying to you, baby. A lot of your women, whether they're European, whether they're fucking mixed, whether they're melanated, indigenous, or Coppertone or original, are telling on you. Like, I don't know what you not understanding. You hear me? But maybe maybe I'm from another damn planet or something. Because it's like, and so if somebody is telling on the game that you're using, right, or the tactics that you're using, and for you to use the same tactics, right, that a lot of people are telling on you, it's just, it's just, it's some moron shit. It's moronic. It's moronic. But ladies, baby, ain't it, man? And babies, ladies, black women, ladies, we gotta start going to get and running the missions for that copper tone indigenous man. If you already got the bag, baby, let's go ahead and goddamn, I told you, let's start a bag factory. You hear me? Like, for real, man. A lot of these super duper wealthy families, or men, or like certain da 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 da, fam, they had women to run them routes, man. I don't care what you talking to me, man. Mama, sister, or wives. you know they had women run them routes, man, because they knew the power of, they can get into a lot more whatever spaces and places, that may be a little bit more difficult for to whatever, or their influence, right? Their influence. You hear me? So it's just, you have to know when somebody playing on your motherfucking intellect, somebody playing on your motherfucking emotions, huh? That's why I be trying to tell people. You know what I mean? I created this space so you, when I had the awakening shit, I was looking for what the fuck is real, what is actually authentic, what is actually what it say it is. you know What can I trust it to be if I do research on it and it be accurate every time, So, that's why I created this space so it can ease your mind. Ain't it, man? So all I'm saying is, make sure you share this, man. This is just a freestyle flow and we just gonna go. But look, it's that space now, man. Ladies, that video that they say is I don't give a fuck if it's AI. The message was great. Them ladies taking off the wigs. Take that bullshit off your ether cords, man. And for the ones, the ladies in special situation had to shave your hair, whatever, and you lost your hair, whatever, that means you just have something wrong with your cellular structure. Because a lot of melanin discoveries, we have that. It runs in my family. It runs in my family. Just say when I'm lying. I want anybody that's shadow watching this, see this later, see this now. You watching this right now. Say whenever I'm inaccurate, just jump right on in there. A lot of beings have that mentality, ain't it, man? Mental reality. You have beings like the people, the Nehru that I interviewed on here, Dr. Coop. That's a holistic, energetic frequency, etc. Holistic specialist, doctor, whatever. And like he said, he has to go through, the indoctrination of a lot of our elders and different beings of you got to be in the lab coat, you got to be looking a certain way in order to impart whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just a lot of psychosis. It's a lot of indoctrinated psychosis and residue. Indoctrinated psychosis residue. You hear me? As far as mental reality, okay, I got another one for you. Let's say, like I say, I've been in all the phases of this entrepreneurship, self-employed shit, the street shit, brick and mortar shit, whatever. So say I've had my table or my whatever tent table, whatever setup, I set up in many places. So you have a lot of melanin black people, that'll look at you as if you're begging. I've said this a lot of times before too, and some of them will actually say you begging. But like I said again, these motherfuckers be the same motherfuckers not saying that to your pastor or any other beings. You hear me? So like I'm saying, we have a psychosis of it's just so many different and it's like I said, it's like so many, it's like sections within sections. You see what I mean? So it's like you got cognitive dissonance, and then you got cognitive dissonance A, B, C, D, E. Then you have advanced, you have mid cognitive dissonance, then you have A, B, C, D. You know what I mean? Like it's so many like joints within the joint. You know what I mean? Within each framework of indoctrination. You know what I mean? So it's like pages to a book. Like you got to get through so many layers or slabs of indoctrination with people, in melanin, indigenous, copper, blah, blah, on whatever level you are in, fellas, and men, black, indigenous kings, melanin, especially old heads. I got to get on you elders. Y'all got to stop drinking so fucking much. A lot of you elders in the different neighborhood, it don't even matter what they is. I seen dudes anywhere from dudes that work on at the shipyard or the base or different pay scales, or they be drinking. Yo, y'all gotta stop doing that shit, G. That shit ain't never been cool since they enforced it on you in the 70s and whenever, so on. That shit ain't never been cool. That shit ain't never. They put you see how they put that shit in. They clone Tyrone. How he in the if you ain't never seen that, go check that out. How they that one part where he always went to the store, got a beer. Always went to the store, got a beer. The man in the front. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fellas. Man, and there's a lot of the elders. A lot of the elders, y'all drink too goddamn much. You drink too fucking much. And a lot of the elders, you gamble too fucking much. I'm serious. And y'all can say what you want now. I mean, they gamble, you gamble too much. You gamble too much. Again, melanin and indigenous comes to me. Ain't you tired of people exploiting everything about you? Everything about you. Your pain, your gain. You hear me? Your your everything. 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 Your placenta, your brain, your youth, your fucking organs, your like my nigga, my niggas, your soul. Motherfuckers are not tired of getting exploited for everything. And then motherfuckers assimilated so much that we do what? We exploit each other. And we hype that shit up. Ladies, stop co-signing emasculization of men. That homo shit. Stop co-signing that homo agenda ass shit. Stop supporting material that Tyler Perry woe is me ass syndrome ass shit. Y'all know what's been going on. You just haven't stood up to the shit. That's just that. Ain't no they secrets. Ain't no no man. I don't even give a fuck. You simple minded. You know what the fuck been going. Been in certain aspects of this shit. You know what the fuck you know what it is. Stop indoctrinating the youth. It's still, I couldn't even fathom. It's still motherfuckers telling the youth is bunnies that lay eggs, and it's a white man, European man that's gonna come give you gifts in the middle of the night. And I mean, yo, fam, like y'all still doing that? Them, they, those. Do I say y'all? Because I mean, you know, whoever specifically it is, you hear me? You still doing that? You ain't saying, yo, I'm working hard to keep you in this Eurocentric ass holiday, and I'm going to another person's job, more than likely, that another family, I'm going to enrich them with my skills, my labor, my intellectual property, my everything, my attention, you hear me? My talents, you feel me? I'm going to enrich them so I can go and get a little sliver of a salary, of a wage. I can get a little salary of a sliver of the wage. And then I can bring it back to you just so I can grandize the same structural bullshit. Damn. I'm going hard to work for somebody else more than likely. And that salute to the entrepreneurs, self-employed beings that's fully doing it. But for the ones, whoever this is for, I'm going to work hard, right? For somebody else's family, because if it's their company, their business, their whatever, is more than likely somebody's family. You feel me? At the end of all of the LLCs and all of the paperwork, it gets back to another group. It ain't your group. Okay, so I'm going to work hard, right? And then, then I'm going to work hard just so I can get a percentage of my money taken. Now, I just want to just make sure I'm gathering this properly. I'm going to work hard for another family, company, industry, business, whatever. Okay, and then more than likely, I probably had to go to a trade school or a college that a lot of these other families own and shit, to get a piece of paper when I could have just did an internship, just volunteered my time and space just to go just learn, or everything online for you to just learn now. But anyway, but yeah, did all that to go to somebody wherever, you know, warehouse, corporate job, just so I can get a percentage taken out, right? That I might get back and I might not at the other at the what they call the end of the year, you hear me? And you know, they put the reason why people say time on this is because they wanted to keep track of niggas, and also yeah, that's a whole nother lie. But yeah, so Uh, because you know the original people used to get them count the stars and shit like that. But anyway, the quasars. But look, check it out. But look, man. So you can get a percentage taken out, right? Uh, and just so you can go spend or blow, spend, invest, whatever type of word we want to use, consume other families' products and goods and services. Because when people do birthdays, you're consuming more than likely other people's products and services. And like I said, we're not setting each other up for wealth. That's why I be studying these certain families. Like I said, the Patel family empire, the Walton family, these different ones. You got to study that trickle down effect. Like I said, Alice Walton, I got to do a show on her. She just bought some shit, whatever she just bought. You know, go do whatever on that till I get around to it. I'm getting around to it. The Bill Gates dude, you know what I mean? Like I say, just okay, here's another one. To get it out the mud mentality. You gotta get it on your own mentality. Do it all by yourself mentality. A lot of these wealthy motherfuckers are not doing that. Do you understand that? I don't think niggas be getting it. Niggas not getting what I be saying? Oh my Ra. And then a lot of them are not heavily consuming what? None of your goods or none of your food, none of your whatever small industries we do have or whatever small business we do have. They're not consuming your shit heavily. Do you see what I'm saying? So I told people they practice exclusivity. So they're practicing, of course, the nepotism, but then they're practicing management exclusivity, like just skill. I told you, that's why I said with that Patel shit, they said the first generation was so well versed and had the model so beautifully that next generation they could just teach them. You ain't gotta go to college. We could just eliminate that altogether. We gonna train you here. If you coming from afar, you could just come to one of the hotels and just work, and then within a year you have your own shit. Not know we gonna hold you in the pocket forever. Not know, oh, because I got this promotion or I got this opportunity that I could put you on, so now I'm a, you know, even if it's at the street level, I'm gonna keep you as a foot soldier forever. You know, nah. Ain't a man. Ain't a man. And you gonna feel lonely on this awakening shit. You gonna feel irritated. You gonna feel distorted. You gonna feel disgruntled. You gonna feel what Nipsey say. I felt every emotion. You gonna feel every emotion on this motherfucker until you get to a euphoric place, or in this physical realm, in the euphoric place of you got more people that's, you know, like the Woodstock people, how they kind of was all on the same page with the overall functionality of the mission of what was going on. So until those get to that location, that locale, that area, that environment, we talking about on a consistent basis. We're not talking about where it's you don't know what to expect from day to day because it's an environment of that thrives off of dis-ease, that thrives off of illness, that fuels illness, that fuels dis-ease. Huh? Most of us don't even know what it's not to fully have to worry about nothing. Why you keep harping on, why you keep getting on the fucking, make sure you share this show. Why you keep getting on the goddamn money, Cozmik, and keep saying it? Nigga, because the dollar is decreasing. Unfortunately, I did a damn 2 shows on this hoe. Well, 3 or 4, because of the national debt, if you want to throw that in there too. Whatever. Yeah. Because these motherfuckers, those entities, the fucking the whatever they are, you hear me? They keep fucking printing up shit that isn't backed by something tangible. That's it. So again, what happens is we have to create wording, which is legalese. We have to create wording to facilitate the bullshit that we're doing. Hyperinflation, debt. The reason why it is debt in the U.S., this place, this corporation, whatever y'all want it to be, wherever the U.S. survey, whatever it is you are, you hear me? Why is it debt? Why? What's the because we consume. Because it's a few different answers. It is a few different answers. However, what is the core goddamn answer? What's the core answer? Because motherfuckers keep printing off basically slave paper with what they call slave masters on the front of the bitch. And like we said, they've outsourced so many of the natural resources and minerals to all of these other international entities, and they haven't backed the paper money with shit. Copper, anything, any fucking thing. It was backed by the gas. But these other groups, that's why I did Burkina Faso, that's why I did they have that shit. These other fam, Japan, fam, listen to me. Oh, let me breathe. Oh man. You got other places, fam. They doing green building. The building get over with some type of like leaves or whatever because it makes the building cooler. Or they're doing what I would call, let me see. They creative harvesting of the. You got places, they got sponge cities. You know, they ain't gonna have no flooding because you got in places now they're laying down new what they call waterproof tar, where the water absorbs into the road. So we ain't gotta have no flooding, no massive floods, and even though now look at this, look. Oh damn, why we gotta go over there? Just going over there. Just get into the cloud seeding, man. These motherfuckers. Now, yes, it's the imbalance of the original woman and the original man, us being all fucked all or just everywhere and just everywhere. We scattered, you hear me? Scattered financially, scattered in all the ologies, psychology, theology, ideology. You know what I mean? Just scattered, man. A lot of y'all still pumping marriage when it is the way it is done in this Eurocentric shit is just for a financial gain. Why don't you understand that? So if you do it in a business deal, because I said you have to pay to get in it, you got to pay to get out of it. In a lot of instances, you got to negotiate to pay to get out of it. And look, a lot of these new marriages, you got to negotiate to get in it. Come on, man. Shimon. They not Shimoning. They ain't Shimoning. They are not Shimoning. Motherfuckers still tapping into all of this obsolete ass shit. Do your own fucking contracts. Write up your own contracts. And all you need is a third person to make it an official document. And a witness. Hell, have two people there. Fuck it. You hear me? One on your behalf and one on her behalf. Or whatever it is nowadays. Yeah? Easy breezy. It's lemon squeezy shit. It's lemon squeezy shit. Lemon squeezy shit. That's the simplest way to make it an official document, ain't it, man? So, motherfuckers keep doing this obsolete shit, fam. Because a lot of indigenous those is still heavily and Eurocentrically indoctrinated, fam. And it's just in certain facets. It's certain facets. We still feel like we gotta goddamn always invite other nationalities to stuff we do. We feel like we gotta. When I was at the Nubian Festival, it was a European Caucasoid sheriff or whatever, hedger, and the dudes, all the melanin men, y'all clap for the sheriff. Y'all clap for the sheriff. I mean, it's just like what, like what? Melanin men. When? Come on, man. 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 Shimon, man. I don't give a fuck how polished you are, G. I don't give a fuck how whitewashed you metamorphing yourself into and all that shit. You gonna feel. You gonna feel that fuck shit. Ain't it, man? I don't care if you're preppy, if you're steppy, huh? If you're schleppy, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel that difference, man. And if they really, really accept you in like that, you gotta ask yourself why. You gotta overstand and ask yourself why. Hmm. 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 That's some hell of a pimping. Excuse me, why? When people that couldn't even wash their ass has made the people that was the rulers of this shit bow down to their ass. Ain't that some shit? Ask them for jobs. Ask them for reparations back. Ask for your land back. Ask for. Ask for. Can I get some money? Ask for everything. That's something. That's hella pimping. That's hella pimping. Got your women open. Got them open, legs open, mind open, every spirit open. got the men weak as fuck and emasculated. Ain't it, man? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Why would these people not feast on that? Come on, man. Come on, come on. Hold on, let me small commercial break. on with me, baby. Come on with it. Let me get it. See, this is what the YouTube game is missing, man. You missing authenticity, huh? For the synchronicity, huh? Hey, the man. Come on, man. Y'all should be supporting and sharing this, baby. You should be donating to this, ain't it, man? You can't miss with this, baby. Look. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got to stop getting whored out, man. We got to stop getting whored out, man. Men, the women, the youth, girls, and we got to stop being the facilitators of others people corny ass shit and the oppression and indoctrinating motherfuckers. You gotta cleanse from within in order for shit to all the way function properly. Cause the shit started from the inside out. Once they got to that sacred womb, I started with Sarah Bartman, man. And others, Henrietta Lacks, and others, and plenty of us, Once they start getting into that sacred womb, man, sacred DNA, a lot of our goddamn women still giving up their goddamn placentas and shit. Or they taking them. Talk to me. Walk to me. You know I gotta do a show about that. Walk to me, talk to me now. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Fellas, we got to stop being overly motherfucking thirsty, man. And ladies, you got to goddamn and love yourself better. Like I said, take that fucking weaves and lashes off. Stop using chemically based cosmetic products and shit on your biggest organ, which is your motherfucking skin and shit. You hear me? Yeah? Let's start with that. Oh yeah. Stop with the emasculation and the homo shit and stop co-signing these fucking op-ass fucking dumbass rap broads. Like, y'all don't see they making y'all in the super fucking whores, man. Like, hold on. It's no way. But let me find out you just want to be whores. Now, it's either they making you in the whores and influence you to be, or you just want to be. Now, which one is it? Which one is it? Because it's starting to look like and seem like. Come on now. Stop co-signing this bullshit. I don't give a fuck what the name of the broads are. Even the ones that's been doing it before them. Too many motherfuckers is loving these celebrities way and outside shit way more than you fuck with yourself. That's why these people be what they say, subconsciously or whatever. What they say, vicariously living like another motherfucker. You hear me? Yo. Yeah. But yeah, man. So, yeah, we have some shining moments. Yeah, we have it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's just, it's gotta be a complete, it's gotta be a complete financial uproar, spiritual uproar, upliftment, revolution, whatever you want to call that shit, man. Like, we gotta stop fucking with they shit. Them, they, those, whoever it is, like whatever facet it is, their universities, their institutions, their churches, their fucking products and cosmetics and fake shit, their GMO meat, their human meat, the fast food shit. The We gotta stop opening up fast food chicken shacks and all this other bullshit. We gotta stop looking down on vegan and plant-based and holistic fucking eating and actually study goddamn the origins of what you supposed to eat, little nigga. You know what I mean? 70% of melanin indigenous copper tone black people is lactose intolerant, bitch. But they told you motherfucking the milk does about motherfucking good, ain't it, man? They told you the milk is got good, ain't it? Huh? They told you the goddamn milk that's about to goddamn motherfucking good, ain't it? So, it's more than enough videos showing you what come out of a cow, little nigga. Go type in on the top, the TikTok shit, or the goddamn YouTube cow cis bus or whatever. Man, come on, man. You man, it's too much. It's too many visuals. It's too many visuals to show you what's going on, man. You got surgeons and doctors that's doing goddamn visuals of what happens when your insides are inflamed, nigga. You can see inside of an intestine now, nigga. You ain't got to guess. It's on videos, hope. Huh? Shimon. Now lie to me and tell me it's not on video. Lie to me and tell me doctors ain't putting that shit out there on videos so they can go viral too. Or, they might goddamn care about you too a little bit. But, I'm just saying. They getting something out the deal, man. I'm just saying. Motherfuckers still eating slave food and all that other goofy shit. Then you get the Bill Gates carry that doing fucking showing this fucking this fucking it. You know what I mean? Him buying up all the motherfucking land. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of land and farmland, not just land, farmland. You know what I mean? So he can put his PEEL products and motherfucking and like motherfuckers don't even understand. Nigga, when did you like you gotta actually know the grade of fruit now. Like what's the letter on the fruit or the numbers, or they got a code on the fruit. So one code mean is plastic, one code mean is real, and one code mean is whatever. Yeah, man. So you gotta go and scan the fruit now, because you got to worry about where that is at. Where did that come from? What's going on with that? Unless you like, salute to the Watermelon Man, man. Y'all go check out the Watermelon Man. That's my guy right there. It's twins, goddammit. But yeah, that's the people's right there. Unless you got like a source like that or something. But I'm just saying. So once you get to this over understanding and this awakening shit, it's really harder to even navigate through this shit unless you just get on some really overly nonchalant shit and don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, just to be going to stores, going to different places, because people see your energy, people see that you know this shit is bullshit, and they just haven't gotten to your level yet. You know what I mean? And so a lot of instances you get beings that gonna get, feel away about you shining so bright, your intellectual light, or your growth, your spiritual growth, you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of this shit is gluttony. A lot of this shit is just buying a bunch of nothing, you know what I mean? We need to be practicing minimalism, cut back on everything as much as you can. If you don't need, I've been telling people, I don't even see how Cox Cable still in business, nigga. You got Hulu and all these other niggas, nigga. Shit, I don't even know why niggas still paying the goddamn Cox bill. Yeah, man. You can watch, what's that shit? Tubi, goddamn, for free. She don't go watch this shit for free, bitch. But I'm just saying, if you got to watch something, I'm just saying. But yeah, A lot of the men, I see a lot of the men too, man. A lot of y'all niggas love like the older or just different variety. Y'all niggas love cutting grass, nigga. Plant some food, nigga. Stop cutting grass and edging grass. I used to tell my the men around the way, the elder men, people you can't tell people to do their yard, but I'm just saying, yeah, you really can. You can suggest what you want to, and that's on them to apply the shit or not. But anyway, yeah, man, fellas, fuck them weed eaters and fuck them what do you call them shits? Them leaf blowers and all that shit. Plant some motherfucking food, man. Plant some food. Granddaddy, uncle, grandpa, whoever it is, dude, whoever. Like, man, it's crazy as fuck to have a big ass yard or have a house with a big ass yard and you ain't got a big ass food forest in the backyard. Y'all niggas is fucking retarded to me, son. Like, that's crazy as fuck to me. I told my earth mother that. I said, and she's so against growing food. This shit is crazy. Yeah, I be telling you about these indoctrinated earth people, man. These earth family motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with them because you tell them or suggest some no brainer shit. Like you just know it's a no brainer. Whatever variety idea, but they gonna figure out a way to make it seem like is dumb or is whatever, you know what I mean? Because they either too lazy. You could be even suggesting to put in all the work yourself. You could be doing all the work yourself. They only have to contribute just let me get your backyard. You know what I mean? Well, nah, yeah. you know how that dumbass shit go. You know what I mean? So that's why I say I don't even be liking to talk to people as limited as much beings or entities, because a lot of our Earth family, they've been taken over by other entities, fam. You know what I mean? Other distasteful or negative or whatever you want to call them entities, fam. So mommies, aunties, grandmothers, or whoever, that's why you see a lot of that what's wrong with the family? Why this side of the family something or this side of it? Man, a lot of them motherfuckers been hijacked. A lot of the avatars been hijacked, nigga. You be seeing some people possessed, but a lot of these motherfuckers be shapeshifting. And they shapeshift because they shapeshift a lot and so much, and then they got unhealed entities that they've been, because see, they had spells put on them. You hear me? They had entities and spells and shit and different shit on them. So, all it was only right for them to give them to you too. You hear me? It's only right for them to give them to you too. Yeah. So, a lot of these people that be calling these family members, Earth family members, was for them just to get you here, and then now you got to go get your Cozmik family, your tribe, and go build with others, because these gonna be the motherfuckers that always gonna make you be what? That's when you started with that black sheep shit. That's when you started, the awakening, the questioning, the da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? But every so often, sometimes most people you gotta sweep through there. You gotta kind of deal with them, or they call you, or they whatever. They still have access to you. So that's what I mean. This awakening it's a cold motherfucker, because you gotta let them motherfuckers go. You gotta distance yourself as much as you can. You know what I mean? I know people will be like, it's kind of like the popularity effect of, oh, you popular, so you don't know nobody no more. However, when it comes to this spiritual shit or this spiritual warfare and all that, man, a lot of that coddling shit go out the window, fam. You know what I mean? A lot of that coddling. So, and I know people be like, spiritual, the unseen shit that goes on. The unseen stuff that goes on within our, electrons and neutrons and the shit, the protons and all that shit. Yeah. So, I'm just doing my little part, just saying the shit that, I just observing for a good ass minute, man. You know what I mean? Good ass, long ass time. A lot of different variety of things, man. It's just like, damn, man, these motherfuckers still doing this, and this, you know what I mean? Like, like I say, man, Make this the season of the year, man, that y'all niggas cut back and stop fucking with them holidays, man. Stop fucking with the putting death on your plate. Yeah, man. Ladies, you got to take your health more seriously, black ladies. It should be shame. We got to bring back some healthy, healthy shame, because a lot of motherfuckers should be ashamed of their motherfucking self. Real shit. A lot of people should be goddamn ashamed of their damn self. You hear me? So we got to bring back some healthy shame, man. And ladies, man, it's time for y'all to get off of that. Black ladies, black women, original women, copper tone women. It's time for y'all to get off that obese, the most obese and the most degrees, but in the most debt, and you know what I'm saying. Most likely to be single. The thyroids. It's so much. It's so much. You see what I'm saying, man? Fellas, you know what I'm saying? Black men, you got to stop fucking with these women that's feeding you hypertension, diabetes, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, on a consistent basis, you know what I'm saying? All of this stuff, man, gout and whatever other shit that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our elders and uncles and different ones is going through, you know what I mean? And fellas, we gotta raise our goddamn holistic health and take our what we eat and the yawny, man. Have more dignity about the yawny, man. Ladies, take more pride in your yawny too, man. Yeah, man. Take more pride in your yawny, fam. You know what I mean? Stop eating them bullshit ass food. It's gonna make your yawny stink. Yeah, man. Pause, no homo, fellas. We gotta eat right too, fellas, because a lot of y'all niggas that want to shoot up the club, goddamn, you gonna make it stink by the shit you shooting off. Your ammunition ain't goddamn clean, ain't it, man? So I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff that needs to be said, and maybe it ain't said enough. Maybe it ain't said at all. You know what I mean? We got to come out of this playing phase. It's just like motherfuckers is in one big playing phase, or just not taking shit seriously. And you got a lot of people a lot of people that just want to put their head down and just go to work. That shit ain't gonna help shit. You got to actually put shit in place for the next generation to thrive, bitch. Not just fucking put your head down and go to work, ho. Not just put your head down and go to work. That ain't doing shit. That ain't even done really shit for you, for real. You know what I mean? Like, for real, man. The motherfuckers got to stop being dedicated to other people's shit, man. Real shit. We got to stop being dedicated to other people's shit. We got to stop allowing people to exploit us, whether it's on 9 to 5s, whether it's with TV shows, whether it's with music, fam, whether it's our own people with community events where you really don't make no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? We gotta definitely, whether it's us scamming each other or whatever, we got to filter that type of shit out. That's what I'm saying. We got enough work to do. We got enough stuff to do within our own group to focus on than to be even acknowledging another group. Do you see what I'm saying? It's so much to be filtered out, detox, clean, thrown away, eliminated, whatever variety of words you need. In the melanin, indigenous, copper tone, black, whatever, the indoctrination, the residue, the Stockholm syndrome, the fucking everything, you know what I mean? The eating habits, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, a lot of y'all got to clean lot of y'all got to clean up your fucking diet. A lot of y'all got wasteland yawnies. I'm going to tell you, a lot of your yawnies, and I know these things because of what you eat. You hear me? What you put, what you put on your body, what you put in your body. You hear me? What you put on your body, what you put in your body. Shouldn't that be something important? Shouldn't that be something that's great for you? Shouldn't that be something that's going to enrich you, son? So, like I said, ladies, you got to tighten the fuck up. And you got to goddamn tighten up the fuck out. Black women, you got to tighten up. I told you, I did a show on that Section 8 shit. A lot of that, just depending on European daddy, baby, is coming to an end, my baby. I'm just telling you. They sick of your ass. They didn't use you for all they can use you for. They use you for the big booty videos. They didn't use you for the placenta. They didn't use you for your da 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 da. You know, so now they just like, all right, we tired of them. But we tired of them now. We don't really need them, but they just keep trying to hang on to us so bad. You know what I mean? They just keep trying to hang around or linger around. They just want to keep lingering around. Why don't we just get on? Go fuck with them men now. We don't need you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of energy it is with this shit out here. I mean, oh man, we made them not fuck with them men. So now they won't leave us alone. We can't get rid of them. We cannot get rid of them now, man. They want us to be like us so bad now. They want to put blonde wigs on, want to put blonde highlights on. They want to bleach their skin. They want to fit in, huh? They want to wear fake lashes. They want to wear fake asses. They want to fit in so bad. They want to feed their brothers death and poison. They want to encourage their brothers to fight each other and do goofy shit, and you know what I mean? Yeah. We love when our brothers fight each other, not the true enemy, but each other. And then yeah, some of the motherfuckers look like us too. What I'm just saying, but yeah, the core true motherfuckers, yeah, man, yeah. Motherfuckers love them fights and paying for the what was happening back in the slave times or whatever back in the whatever. And motherfuckers love to see brothers goddamn give each other CTE. But I know it's entertainment, a little this or that. But I'm just saying, man, huh? I'm talking to the brothers as athletes and all that, man. Take over that shit. I told you, get out the NFL, nigga. Get out the NFL. Get out the NBA. Oh, he just saying it. No, nigga, start your own league, man. Ice Cube did it, nigga. He's showing you. What's up? Well, what's stopping all of these bright melanin kings and Nehrus? I'm starting with the men. What's stop even them women league motherfuckers and make it an all black league, son? Let's see what the European and the other groups can do when it's just their shit and we're not assisting in any of it. We're not the players, we're not the janitors, we're not the security, we're not the fucking ticket people, ticket stand motherfucking people, we're not the goddamn people in the stands, we're not the fans, we're not the da 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 da. You know what I mean? It's just strictly their group, their ethnic group or their nationality group supporting their NFL, and then we're gonna have the NNFL, National. You can have or NBFL, National Black Football League. You hear me? National Black Football League, eh? And then you just get all the retired dudes and all the dudes that got fucked over by the NFL. And yeah, you get them come on over, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like we had the Negro League Baseball League, man. Why not? 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 Magic Johnson, whoever else, y'all had the money, but they wouldn't let you buy a team. They wouldn't let you ownership. Oh, start your own league. Why not? Why not? Get with Ice Cube in the Big Three, and y'all just collab and start your own NBA. Start your own league. Start your own league. Huh? NFL dudes, all you brothers, Nehrus and shit. You hear me? Especially you retired dudes or you whatever. Stop goddamn tap dancing for goddamn European daddy so bad, man. Start your own shit. Hold on for a second. Commercial break. Yeah, 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 yeah. Salute to the yeah, but start your own motherfucking leagues, man. Start your own teams, man. Start your own leagues and your own teams, man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of them retired players or them dudes that, had great careers, but the shit was, short because maybe injury or whatever, whatever, man. But yeah, man, melanin dudes, black, indigenous, copper tone, the original man. It's time to step shit the fuck up and stop. We got to stop asking. We got to take over this shit. We are the original rulers of this earth fucking plane, man. And we have let these other entities borrow it for too long. Hmm? The original woman, the black woman, the original copper tone indigenous woman. What the fuck is up with you? When you gonna step your shit up? When you gonna start goddamn using some of your goddamn environmental powers or your environmental influence or your influence to manipulate the enemy, to infiltrate they shit, not to compete with your original man, infiltrate they shit. And if you go get the degrees, bring that shit back so we can go ahead and start some industries, because we got to start industries, unfortunately. Huh? This bullshit already, y'all know the story. Y'all know the black towns. Y'all know the shit that's underwater still. You know the Lake Lanier shit. You know what I mean? Y'all know the this and the that. Y'all know it's still news reports of people drowning in Lake Lanier to this day, right? So, I mean, we should know that, you know. Not ever saying forcing going to talk to no old family members or these earth. Nah, extract, like, position yourself so you don't, because I know motherfucker, but you funny. Yeah, you funny because it's whatever I am. Yeah, I'm funny and all that. Because that's what part of the, what they say, the assignment. The missions, the assignments of the spiritual awakening. You got to get away from motherfuckers. You got to extract from environments. You got to extract from certain social groups. You got to extract from a lot of acquaintance or family members. All these goofy motherfuckers. These secret hating ass motherfuckers, secret envious ass motherfuckers, secret jealousy ass, because your intention, your intuition gonna gonna start peaking so high that you gonna hear these niggas goddamn words fly, ain't it, man? Your intentions gonna goddamn, your intuition gonna get so high, you gonna hear these niggas words fly. So you gonna hear these motherfuckers talk about you, ain't you, man? You gonna hear it and feel it. Just like when you feel and know, not feel, but you feel and know when somebody despises you, when somebody's just faking the funk with you. They really don't like you, but they just tolerating you. You know, come on, baby, come on, man, come on, come on, come on. How long we gonna keep going with the song and dance of the voting bullshit and the Democrats and the Republicans? Do y'all understand that's just something to make your stupid ass be divided and argue, dummy? God damn, like motherfuckers don't over. That's some like that. If that ain't the most simplest shit to get, like that's got to be the most simplest shit to get right there. God damn, they created shit for these niggas to argue over religion and be divided. They created shit for these niggas to argue over money and be divided. They created shit for these niggas to argue over whatever and be divided. That shit is yo, that's some good ass pimping. That's some good ass pimping. That's some good ass indoctrinating. That pimping is strong, baby. That pimping is strong, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, when we gonna get out of the bullshit, man? When we gonna stop letting these motherfuckers hype you the fuck up? Well, that's the only way we get. No. The way we get shit done is the whole shit got to be shut down. Well, what does he mean? Is that what I said? The whole shit has to be revamped. What you mean they had laws that was whenever era it was just specially made for to fuck with you? Like I say, the whole shit got to be revamped. What you talking about? The whole shit got to be shut the fuck down and revised. The whole shit. Why we can't have a black house? A lot of people say, why we gotta have a white house? Why we can't have a black house? Why we can't have a brown house? Huh? Why we can't have a copper color house? I'm just asking, ain't the man? Huh? How the fuck long we gonna keep goddamn being distracted by these goddamn other entity ass motherfuckers, these genetically modified motherfuckers, man. Our offspring, nigga. Ain't the man? Huh? Now, I know a lot of them will say, others will say, well, I wasn't in that. I'm from the generation. However, a lot of your generations before reaped the benefits of a lot of shit. So, unless you are of the give them all their shit back, unless you in that group, give all the, whether it's indigenous, whether it's like I told you, before reparations is even a discussion, it should be, how are you gonna compensate the people that survived the Blacktown shit? So we need to start there first. All of the people the few people or whatever that survived the Blacktown shit, the different Blacktown shit, when you need to start compensating them first. All of the military vets that you had in Agent Orange that survived that shit, like my pops, you need to compensate shit like that. It's so many groups and sections and sectors that need to be compensated before you even get to the reparation. I mean, yeah, they get a piece of the reparations too. You hear me? They get a portion of that too. But I'm just saying, as far as who's in line, like who should be, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, we doing different pivots, y'all. I told you this ain't like an organized show. It's just different intellectual pivots. Just keep up with it. But yeah, ladies, it's how many weaves is in lawsuit right now? How many weaves are in lawsuit right now? How many chemicals? But see, a lot of the women you see now, the reason why you see them videos, certain videos of the women going crazy when the salon or the weave store about over, is because see that's the chemicals taking over. You see, chemicals put you in a dis-ease state, right? In a clueless state, right? Or in some type of altered state or severely altered state. So if you've been putting chemicals on you, in you, around you, inhaling it for however long, you know what I mean? Yeah, that motherfucker brain dead, ain't it, man? Functionally brain dead, ain't it, man? Hmm? That motherfucker functionally brain dead. Hmm? Yeah, yeah, we want y'all to be more masculine. Yeah, we want y'all to be like the men because we told y'all that shit in the Willie Lynch, stupid. We told you that we wanted the reverse roles. They told niggas that. So why is niggas surprised? All this shit that's known, why is you surprised? What's up? So now what we gonna do about this shit? Hmm. We see the youth is getting worse. Well, yeah, you have some shine, but for the moment, you see the youth is getting worse. You see what they pushing to them. I don't really watch the TV shit because that shit would just, yeah, yeah. Tell lies to your vision. Tell lies to your vision, huh? Tell lies to your vision, huh? So yeah, man. When we gonna take this shit over, man? When we gonna take this shit over? When them they those 144,000 the 30%, whatever percentage it is, yeah. Come on, man. Yeah we gonna have a lot of you gonna have a lot of Negroes, niggas, whatever. Yeah, you gonna have a whole lot of them against you, fam. That's unfortunate. It's gonna be a lot of your homies, a lot of your personal circle ass niggas. Like let's say they had a zombie apocalypse right now. A lot of your homies and the colleagues and acquaintances, you would have to probably murder them niggas because they probably got the shot. They got the jab, right? Or a lot. Most people know a lot of some people with that shit. Or they say they putting it in certain foods, a lot of that fast food and chicken and shit. You hear me? So I'm just saying. Like if this was a real life zombie apocalypse, you got to think majority of our family members, homies, some people, your nieces and nephews, they be zombies. Ain't it, man? If this was a zombie apocalypse right now, half of your majority of our family, them niggas, we got to blow their brains out. That's what we gonna do. I'm telling you right now. A lot of your homies, a lot of your friends, a lot of your colleagues, majority of the niggas you attached to, you gonna have to get rid of them. Ain't you, man? Hmm? Talk to me. So that's the extreme situation. So we definitely should do it when it's not extreme, right? We should definitely be doing it when we know we in the awakening, right? Hmm? Hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, they gonna go for the children because they the weakest vessels, nigga. Yeah, they gonna go for the goddamn weak-minded because you the weakest vessels, nigga. Niggas, yeah, they gonna go for the women because most of them, they the weakest vessels. They gonna go for the weakest vessels, the elders, whoever, the weakest minded, huh? They're looking for the least resistance to entry, not the most resistance to entry. Do we understand that? They're looking for the least resistance to entry, not the most resistance to entry. Don't we get that? We don't get that. And then what ends up happening is we gon' pimp your women brains so motherfucking bad for so many goddamn generations that they gonna be doing the what? Come on. They gonna be doing the job for us. Do 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 do. Hit it. Do. They gonna be, and then they not even gonna realize they doing it, right? They're not gonna want to acknowledge they're doing it. They're gonna want to fight against accountability and acknowledgement that they're doing it. They're gonna deny that they're doing it, that it's been done or whatever, or that you know what I mean? You can't. I've been saying this for a good ass minute. You can't say what's wrong with these men without saying what's wrong with these women, because most of the time it's the women that's raising the men. It's not the men and the women. Yeah, you know, in a certain era it was like that, but we know what's going on now. The shit obvious. Because they push hypersexual, they push be free with your body. Your body's your, yeah, but you have to also know that you suffer consequences doing that bullshit, nigga. That they're not gonna be there hugging your stupid ass. Oh, it's okay, it's all right, it's okay, it's gonna be all good. Nope. Yeah, they're gonna push the three, but we gotta understand. It's just something that's more modernized of terminology wise. You've been had Luke Freak Show, you've been had Freak Neat, you've been had stuff. You got secret freaks, the swingers, and all of these motherfuckers. Come on, man. Come on. You got a bunch of disease food eating ass niggas fucking each other. Oops. You got a bunch of disease food, disease product, etc. ass motherfuckers fucking each other. And it's just a shitty pool of it. So when you do see that rare gem not taking a swim, oop. It's a bunch of cognitive dissonant out, Stockholm syndromed out, Willie Lynched out ass motherfuckers. And that's why I get into the universe. You just seeing the lasting severe effects of shit. That's all you're seeing, baby. We know the causes. The causes are out. We know the causes, the Willie Lynch, the redlining, the MK Ultra, the food, you know what I mean? So now we just seeing the what? The lasting effects and the ongoing effects, the severe effects. That's what most instances we're seeing. Because if you saying something been going on for generations, that means you just seeing the lasting effects of the shit. And then most of the people that came in around the 70s or 80s into this dimension, the shit was already over. It was already over, fam. That shit was already in rhythm, in synchronicity, and in high speed, fam. That was just right around the time they took the shit off the dollar. They took the minerals off the dollar, and after that, it's been trash ever since, man. So when you don't have nothing else real, you gotta sell the what? American dream. Do 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 do. do. Hmm? When you don't have nothing else real, you gotta do what? Hmm? Hmm. When you don't have nothing else real, you gotta sell the American dream, baby. Hmm? That's why I salute we all the men over here. Salute to all of the parades and all of the march and all that bullshit. Fuck a march. We need to move like Ibrahim Traore, nigga. You need to move like Burkina Faso, nigga. Put shit in place. Set this shit. Knock this shit the fuck up or out the box. In any majority, I would say, unless it's a special case situation, European don't have shit to say about what the fuck I'm saying. Cause a lot of y'all sick of this shit too. However, I'm just talking at a heightened knowledge of self level. That's what, and you don't like the version of separation. But since we have been in contact with you, come on, Shimon. Oh, my bad. I apologize. Since you've been in contact with us, all we do is lust. All we do is fuss. All we do is hit a gun bust. Ain't it, man? Huh? Talk to me. Walk to me. Talk to me. Walk to me, man. Talk to me. Walk to me. Y'all call it assimilation. Ever since we've been in contact with you, it has been what y'all say that it has been the most toxic goddamn relationship, goddamn it, in the galaxies. In the galaxies. You hear what I said? And in some junction, you gotta study the DNA and the makeup of a motherfucker. If they not like you, that mean they don't what? They don't think like you, bitch. Talk to me, walk to me, nigga. If they not like you, that mean they what? That mean they don't think like you. They ain't got no soul like you. That's why they need to feed off you, them, they, those, us so fucking much. We see what their food is without our seasoning or our techniques in cooking. We probably know what that tastes like, right? And if you don't, you could probably guess. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just had to fly through here with some freestyle shit. Talk a little this, a little that. And hold on, y'all. Hold on. Commercial break. Yeah, they're supposed to exploit us because they're another competing fucking nationality or ethnic group. doing what they have to do, whether it's more, whatever, cheating, whatever or not, to better their group. You hear me? To help their group thrive on all motherfucking levels, man. And the problem with melanin, indigenous, and copper tone, the original people, is we're doing everything we can to work hard at helping them do the shit. That's where the severe, yes, I say goddamn the stupid nigga. But that what nice mean. Y'all use that word nice so damn much. Why don't you go look up the etymology of the word nice? Cause that means stupid and ignorant and or ignorant. So yeah. There ain't no secret families. These motherfuckers are out. They walking around. You see them. They see you. All that. They done made this shit a goddamn fishbowl. Cameras every goddamn where. Cameras everywhere to supervise you, them, they, those, us, every goddamn movement. And motherfuckers is just doing line dances, boots on the ground, Nicki Minaj poses and shit. Man. Talk about brain dead, man. Talk about zombies, man. Talk about functional zombies, man. These motherfuckers arguing about some who the fuck was first, who was over here, who was over there, who was from Africa, who the fuck wasn't. These motherfuckers is talking about goddamn the latest celebrity, dumbass, whatever, goofy shit. Or if it ain't goofy, whatever. They're talking about that shit. What else? They're wanting to save up their money to get pictures with a nigga. You know what I mean? What else these motherfuckers doing, man? They still buying up this same shit, even though the China people, Japan, and different motherfuckers came out I'm talking about in detail on videos, different ones, and said, "Hey, why the fuck are you still buying shit at a $300, $400, $500% or whatever markup?" Well, no. Niggas are still doing it. You know, like I say, people say, well, why don't you talk? Because it's not enough to talk about. What I mean by that is, we don't have no juggernauts. We need industry juggernauts. That's not corrupt. That didn't take no type of secret oaths. That didn't, you know. And see, that's what I'm noticing with when people visit Africa or Kemet or the motherland or whatever. A lot of beings don't programs and a lot of them little colonized over there too, you know. But what I'm saying is, when we get in land and doing investment over there, we want to turn a lot of that shit into the shit that's over here. Why would you go to a whole nother fresh start somewhere just to look at the same shit that you getting a fresh start from? Are you there? Are you there? Why? Let's try this again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I don't want to see. And the sad part about it is, a lot of these places have been influenced by this fuck ass place. The way they build stuff, yeah, they might have better materials, but I'm just saying, the way they build cities, the way they put it, yeah, they might make it a little more smancy pantsy and shit like that. I mean, a little more advanced here and there. However, it's still the same type of feel to it. You know what I mean? I like them Ugandan tribes, the motherfuckers that people be thinking poor and all that shit. They living off the land, nigga. That's all it is. That's why you think they poor, because a lot of people don't know what a real struggle is. Have one of the have a shutdown for a week. They shut all the stores down and shit like that. You gonna see what real survival is all about. You gonna see why you need to fast. You gonna see why you need to go without eating all day every day. Like you gonna heavy meals and shit. You gonna see why. You gonna learn about conservation and different things and rationing, rations and all of that. You gonna learn. And how do a lot of y'all have an argument or leg or whatever to stand on? How do you feel safe depending on some shit that's so shaky? I'm gonna say that again. How do you feel so safe depending on the system that's so shaky and it's been shaky in different facets? By the way, it's been smacking the fuck out of you. It's been pissing on you. It's been shitting on us. Them, they, those, whoever, and you still. Oh. Want to move like you Steve Urkel and goddamn like you Steve Urkel. We gotta start moving like we Stephon. Like for real, man. For real, man. Damn, man. Yes, man. We was the original everything. We the inventors. We the original people to do it. But god damn, when we gonna come online to the rulership, man, we gotta clean from the inside out, because it's been too much infiltration. It's been too much dilution. It's been too much fake solution. It's been too much stuff. So now, unfortunately, you have to clean from the inside out, and then that takes a lot of time and energy and space, because the energy you using from cleaning the inside, you got shit still developing on the outside. So all the meaningless arguments, all the it's just a lot of noise, man. Ladies, we know this society made you hate black men, a lot of y'all. You hear me? And fellas, we know that society has made our women a lot of them unbearable. Let's just be the fuck raw with it. You hear me? Huh? So now that we should know this, not guess this, not be unsure of this, you hear me? What are we gonna do? What is we gonna do, man? We still gonna keep being the biggest or one of the biggest consumers, man? Another season? Fuck that children shit. Y'all are not gonna keep using them bullshit ass children as a means for the indoctrination, the indoctrinative activities. Cause y'all love using that. You're reborn every day, stupid. You don't have to have an overindulge one day. Of course you can't, it'd be dumb, you can't afford to indulge every day. But what I'm saying is, you can, have a better view and a better upliftment and an inspiration of yourself, knowing that you have a birthday every day. Every day you rise up, that's a birth, that's a rebirth. You're quote unquote most indeed whatever, unless especially you opening your eyes, you're seeing out your windows. These shits are your windows. If you're fully functional, halfway functional, decent, whatever, you had a rebirth. You had this shit every day. But y'all keep with this, oh, it's my birthday. You had a birthday every day this week. You had a birthday every day this week, little nigga. But you gotta hold on to your indoctrination, man. You got to hold on to it. You just need something to blow your money or blow your resource. You just got to have something. Just like that Light Out of Africa video I showed with the dude when he was doing the McDonald's. A lot of y'all are like that. Well, let us just eat it now, and then the next time I'll just try to get healthy. No, nigga, well, you want to eat more? What I say? That be the parasites and the chemicals talking. Cause that's not a higher you talking. That's the shit that's taking over you talking. Ain't it? What do people say? The liquor talking? So you don't think the parasites be talking? You don't think the chemicals be? These niggas crazy. Ain't it? Ain't the fuck it? So if the liquor can talk in talking, don't them chemicals ain't talking? They say it's demons in the liquor, so it ain't demons in the chemicals. Oh man, this shit something else, man. This is something else, man. I don't even y'all niggas talking about mental health. You are witnessing mental health issue. You are in a functioning insane asylum, man. You got women that bust their ass to go buy fake shit to put on themselves to present it like they real. Ain't it? Y'all niggas retarded. And they take pride in that shit. And it's still stupid dudes that be still fiending over that fake artificial ass chemical shit. Cause if she got chemical, then get what she giving you. Stupid. Guess what she giving you? Huh? These niggas crazy. You got Europeans on video right now saying they don't know when to take a bath. Huh? What you say? What you say, Cozmik? Yeah. You got videos out right now as I'm saying shit I've been saying of them discussing when to wash their fuck ass. Did you hear what I said? Okay, you hear what I said. What you mean? Whatever group, it don't matter what group it is. Well, my bad. It matters to the group if they want bragging rights. But yeah, as far as history, it don't matter what group it is. We taught them every fucking thing. Math, every fucking thing. How to wash their fuck ass. And what you mean? The people that you taught everything is now teaching you everything. God! Think about how much pimping they got to be. Think about how much good strong hand pimping they got to be. Then you got these goddamn sorority motherfuckers that fuck with these motherfuckers, and the black entity motherfuckers that fuck with these motherfuckers. You hear me? You know what I mean? This shit just corny at this juncture, man. This shit just corny at this juncture, man. God damn, y'all just want you want the original people to be indoctrinated. And I'm talking about to the melanin whitewashed and indoctrinated niggas, the black niggas. You want niggas, you want you want niggas, you gonna stay indoctrinated forever, man. You gonna keep tap dancing for these motherfuckers forever, man. Huh? It ain't no expiration date of this shit, man. You gon' y'all them they those, you gonna keep. Let me see. Helping this shit function year after year, man. This shit don't move without melanin black niggas, niggas, the originals. I don't give a fuck from the lowest wino to the homo nigga, to the most thug, to the jailbird, to the whatever. This shit right here, this whole whatever you want, this landmass, whatever, this realm, this shit does not work. Without the dysfunction of melanin, dis-ease of black, indigenous, copper tone melanin beings, nigga. This shit don't run. Your church don't run. Huh? That indoctrinated school system shit don't run. Huh? Huh? That being prison system or whatever, that prison system, whatever, that shit don't run. Huh? None of this, don't even let me get on the entertainment shit. That's just without even being said. Huh? Huh? What you mean every time we goddamn come up with something, or we practice sovereignty, and I'm telling a lot of y'all, do what you want to do, because you're going to do that anyway. Stop posting so much of your moves. Yes, you can celebrate small victories, but celebrate that shit amongst yourself. Stop celebrating in the ways the motherfucking people gotta keep seeing. Your enemies gotta see it, stupid. Stop showing your enemies your moves. Huh? Yeah, I understand. I might be raising money. They're like, yeah, but you know. Because from the track record of this place, right? It just seems to me, just with their track record now. Yeah. They gonna come with the mixed drink of bullshit. They gonna come with the mixed drink of remixes. They gonna come with it, baby. You black farmers, you melanated farmers, whoever, stop asking for handouts and form a fucking black farmers, melanin capital farmers coalition and pool your own fucking resources together. Pool your own monies together and your own stuff together. Stop going to these fucking banks, because these banks don't work without deposits, nigga. These niggas ain't hearing what I'm saying. These niggas ain't understanding what I'm talking about. These banks don't work without deposits, nigga. Huh? These niggas crazy. Whatever happened to just putting your shit in the shoebox, putting your shit under the mattress, putting you compound your own interest, because most bank accounts, savings accounts, checking accounts, whatever account, they don't even draw that much fucking interest anyway with it sitting in there. So with you just saying, okay, I'm gonna put $5, and in the next couple of days I'm putting $10, you putting more compound interest on your own shit than it would be sitting in a fucking bank account. Yes or no? Yes or no? I mean, I just, maybe I'm wrong. I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Yeah, but all this shit is made up because the wealth gap is made up because of what? Why is it made up, Cozmik? Because we just originally told you these niggas is printing thin air, nigga. They have sold niggas on the psychosis that the fucking paper's real, man. Why don't you go look at Venezuela? Didn't I tell you Venezuela, goddamn it, inflation rate is like 1,000%? Y'all niggas be thinking I be playing when I be saying shit too. Why don't you go look at the videos of Venezuela with all, it's just money on top of paper money on top of, it's just in the streets everywhere. It's just everywhere. Cause the shit, everything's so high. The money don't matter. The interest on everything is so high that the money don't even matter. They don't even understand that's what that tariff shit is. They don't even understand that. Man, these niggas crazy, man. These motherfuckers are bonkers, man. Like, at this juncture, shouldn't we, even other ethnic groups, but in nationality groups, however, I'm just worrying about the originals. Shouldn't we be at an uproar about this shit by now, man? Like, it shouldn't be shit they could roll out, throw out, any script scheme. Like, it shouldn't be any, like, for real, anything that deters us from getting. Cause see, what will have to happen is, like Burkina Faso, they kicked all the French people out. They kicked all of the people that was just pillaging off of them, freeloaders. Let's just say the freeloaders. Who is the real freeloaders in this motherfucker? I'm gonna give you a small commercial break. Who has been the freeloading ass motherfuckers since they've been created by Yakub? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. But yeah, man, Cosmic Mind UV, where you need to be, man. You already know this shit, man. Empress Star take you far no matter where you are. Make sure you on Moon Day, not Monday. Moon Day, niggas, 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 niggas. sacred space. It's created just for the ladies. That's a space created just for the feminine energies and the young youth girls, etc. For y'all to elevate, talk about and elevate on the tough topics, transform each other, cultivate all that good stuff. Who you with? Who you with? That's gonna be coming up whenever we pop out, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna do who you with Wednesdays because we don't want to designate to one day, you know what I mean? We might want to pop out on Thursday. We might want to slide through on a moon day, you know what I mean? So we just gonna put that as who you with, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they got a lot of who you with themes or whatever. They don't give a fuck. We talking about our shit, you hear me? So, yeah, Cosmic Mind UV, Cosmic Mind UV, man. This is what it is, man. We just talking a little shit right now, man. You know what I mean? Just talking a little this, a little that. I've been on this bitch for 2 hours, man. So hopefully y'all got them donated. Hopefully you share. Hopefully you put on your notifications and shit, because you obviously entertained. Because, you know what I mean, it seems like the same people keep coming in the view. Salute the Empress Star, excluding Empress Star. But it seems like the same one or two people keep coming through. So it's like, you know what I mean? If you being that consistent, you know what I'm saying, support the content, you know what I mean, share the content, put your notifications on, donate to the channel, you know, because, you know, intellectual property costs, fam, you know what I'm saying, some type of energetic exchange or some type of exchange, you feel me? Seeking more co-hosts, seeking more interviews, more guests for the Cosmik UV show and platform, seeking more people that have their own shows, and then we can just do like a collaboration, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to do like some series, you know what I mean? I want to do like health shows every week, you know what I'm saying? Have somebody in charge of that, because that's your thing, you know what I'm saying? Some type of other spiritual shows every week, you know what I'm saying? With knowledge of self, or let's say knowledge of self shows every week, you know what I'm saying? Different versions of that. You see what I'm saying? So the space is, you know, is here, you know what I'm saying, to build. It's just that, you know, we got to stop being so, I guess, clicky. You know, like we it's too many clicks, and that shit is unproductive as fuck too. It's too much clickiness going on, and that's been going on for a good ass minute too. All right, man. You know, I guess it's enough of me goddamn saying this and saying that, man. But yeah, melanin, indigenous, copper tone people, for the ones that overstand it, the ones that get it, it's time. It's the time and space right now, man. Um, Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep talking about poly and polygyny, because that shit gonna fix. It can fix a lot of shit. So if we keep yelling about solutions, that's one of the solutions. You fuck niggas always talking about solutions until it's a solution you don't like. You gotta love these fuck ass niggas, man. You know what I mean? You gotta love them. You feel me? Nah, you don't have to love them. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, man, I'm gonna keep talking about poly, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's a solution. You know, it'll solve a whole lot of these little frivolous, dumbass problems and shit that be going on with this little you're cheating and infidelity bullshit and a bunch of this shit. It'll help me. It'll help people stack money faster, stack resources faster, get shit going faster, eliminate a lot of shit faster. You feel what I'm saying? It'll help a lot of y'all women out that's goddamn it feeling the the burden of whatever the fuck variety of shit that you feeling the burden from. You see what I'm saying? So if we gonna talk about solutions, it's just that the fact that a lot of I think a lot of sisters need a European to say it's okay, or they need one of them homo dudes, Tyler Perry or somebody, to do a movie or something, and then it'll be all right. Then, yeah, man. So, like I say, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. I just, we gonna see what this shit gonna look like, cause I'm telling you, man, a lot of the stats are already out. You feel me? A lot of people study this shit for a living. Different stats, different algorithms, different reports. Different stuff. And so, a lot of this stuff is articles. A lot of different research has been done. And so all the research can't be just false and inaccurate. Good gracious. Because motherfuckers will tell you everything is inaccurate. God damn, you mean everybody wrong? Everybody's wrong. That's what it is. All right. So, yeah, man. Ladies, we got to do something about that obese shit, man. You got to do something about that shit, fam. You got to do something about that, goddamn it, co-signing the wrong shit. Black men and women, the original people, we got to stop fucking going against each other, fam. You know what I mean? The shit is old as fuck. You know what I mean? Black women, it's time for you to raise your standards out of the Eurocentric bullshit, fam. You know what I mean? It's time to get out of that Eurocentric phase, man. That's that toddler phase. Melanin, indigenous, copper tone, man, it's time for you to get out of that Eurocentric phase and that toddler phase, man. You know what I mean? You got to get back up to that ruler, man. That pharaoh, that ruler, you hear me? You have to. You have to. That's the only way you can goddamn preserve your lineage. Because they just going to make these generation of youth, they want to make them niggas as minions, the new minions, man. The new mindless minions. That's what they want to do for the youth, fam. You know what I'm saying? And this youth seem like some of them are a lot smarter, and then it seem like on the opposite side, some of them are way more impressionable. I'm gonna say that. Very much so, way more impressionable. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do some shit on social media addiction, video game addiction with the children, because you got a lot of children going off on their parents and shit, because they want the phones and the games and all of that shit. That's because y'all parents be pussy. You gotta peel they fucking goddamn shit back. What the fuck wrong with you? Yeah, nigga, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all scared of your damn children. What's wrong with y'all, nigga? That's cause you made yourself a buddy, nigga. You made yourself a homie and not a parent. See, once you make yourself a homie or whatever, they think you on their level. They think you on their peer group. But once you put yourself in as far as your child friend, then they put you at their level. You see, a lot of y'all don't be seeing that shit. That's why the children goddamn test the way they do, a lot of them. Cause we want to be their homies and friends and all that shit, nigga. We just they temporary. That's why they rent us. We just they temporary goddamn guide, and until we can to get them functional and trained up enough for the shit that they gonna comprehend and apply and keep with them, and send them on the fuck their way 444 and send them on their motherfucking way. You hear me? Now, I know people say we should be doing a lot of nepotism. We should be doing a lot of group family compounds and stuff like that. However, a lot of niggas can't stand each other. Like, let's be real. Like, a lot of it sounds great on the surface, but we talking about long term. You got a lot of family members, you got a lot of acquaintances. So then you got motherfuckers that secretly don't like you, secretly hate you, secretly envy you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with the nepotism. I'm with the family compounds. I'm with it, but however, it's gonna be only as strong as the fucking members in it. It's gonna only be as strong as the motherfucking members in it. So if you got a whole bunch of goddamn infighting, man, it's only a matter of time and space that shit gonna be a sad look on your face, nigga. You hear me? Huh? Huh? So I'm with all that. It's just like I say, man, it be a clash of niggas indoctrinations, nigga. You hear me? It be a clash of them triggers. It be triggers of them indoctrinations that be fucking niggas up from the bigger goddamn mission and the bigger goals, man. See, a lot of these people that I did presented to y'all, they overstand the bigger mission, just like the Patel family. They said they came in, worked in the hotel for little to no money, and reinvested pretty much majority of their money. So within that year, they got their own motherfucking telly. You hear me? Their own shit, you know. So, you know, a lot of, you know, it's gonna take a lot of character traits to be revamped and to be exercised before, you know, a lot of melanin people can, you know, get to that level. You see what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna necessarily say sacrifice. It's just what needs to be done for the team and the mission. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, too many of y'all been kicking a lot of too many people been kicking the same like shit, like the same just stuff, fam. You know what I mean? It needs to be a revolution the fuck now. It needs to be a blackout now. It needs to be a boycott on everything that has been an economic, emotional, spiritual, psychological, any type of fucking drain. You feel me, man? Stop having frivolous children just to be having them, bro. If you study, son, if you study these fucking other group of motherfuckers, they don't just be popping out no children. The nigga, it's because they name actually means something. They actually building up towards something, etc. And then these niggas is a part of the fucking lineage. Other than that, niggas ain't just having no children. You should never just be having children just for the sake of having them shits, bro. At this juncture, especially now, you know what I mean, with so much shit that's known and so much shit that's seen, and it shouldn't even be no beliefs. You know what I mean? Hold on for a second, y'all. You know, now do I think polygyny is the end all be all? No. However, it is a cog in the solution barrel, nigga. You hear me? You know what I mean? It is a cog in the solution fixtures. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of them. Of course, is active group economics, blackouts and economic blackouts and boycotts of any and everything that hasn't been serving you medically, nutritionally, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever. You hear me? Whatever hasn't been, whatever's been chemically fucking you up, whatever's been just lowering your vibration. You know what I'm saying? Any of that shit, it should be a boycott from that shit. Stop psychologically indoctrinating the children with these fucking Eurocentric fucking holidays and fucking activities, man. And these ideologies, man. Stop doing that bullshit, man. That's the worst one of the worst kind of child abuse you could do. To indoctrinate your children where you know fucking better, bitch ass nigga. To indoctrinate your children and you know better. Man, come on, my nigga. Like you ain't no better than these generational curse motherfuckers that been passing it on that started the shit before. Do you understand what I'm saying, little nigga? Little niggas? Yeah, it's this shit annoying, man. You know what I mean? Seeing niggas still talking about graduating, still talking about school stuff. Y'all niggas still looking forward to sending them to the indoctrination center, man. That's what I'm saying. It be sounding good. Niggas be talking. That's why that's what helps me check the temperature of the masses. You know what I mean? When the school time shit come around, when the holiday shit time come around, when the fucking hollow days, you know what I mean? HOLLOWDAZE, hollow days, time and space come around. Just different shit. When different shit and different stuff that the masses react to, that lets you check the temperature of where most of niggas are at. You feel what I'm saying? And throughout the year, you could just kind of see, or not kind of see, you could see where most melanin people are at, whether it's in your own personal little walk or big walk or whatever, or you just, you have that intuitiveness to see more. You know what I mean? You a seer. You know what I mean? So, we have to really, really know. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, we gotta stop coddling adults. We gotta stop coddling these goddamn fucking children. We gotta stop over coddling ourselves when we need tough love and need to get our shit in order and together. Like this over coddling it's a part of Eurocentric tactic, because that's not really what they're about. You see, most of them niggas is about pillaging, conquering, finessing, deceitful shit, fuck shit. You hear me? So we've coddled each other into a stupor. We've fun each other into a stupor, my nigga. Like we have holidays ourselves into a stupor. You know what I mean? We have what is that shit? We've marched to a stupor. You see? Like we have consumed to a fucking stupor, my nigga. We've done everything but shut shit down. And I'm talking about on every field. The churches, the mega churches, the fucking holiday shopping, the cyber shopping, the whatever they're gonna promote to, unless you're intentionally going to a melanin black owned business. Other than that, shut that shit off. Shut that shit off. We have melanin vendors for fucking everything. Food, you got online, you got you got black farmers, you got we buy black, you got mad different talented people doing some of every goddamn thing. With online stores and all of that, and you can outsource to your brethren and them over there in the what they call the motherland or community Africa or whatever. I get it. Yeah, Africa's over here. What the fuck ever? Let's play the fucking game. Yeah, that's what I say. We got all we doing is just the higher you get, you just playing the game, because majority of the people is still under the impression that this shit is some other shit. So you have to when I go out, and when you ever have a level of understanding, you have to you have to dumb yourself down to a certain degree to even function in this bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Because most people now, you might run into a random here and there, you feel me? But I'm saying the majority, they're not trying to hear that shit. And so this is what happens when you get people in a stupor. Their attention span is short when there's something vital and important. If it's not fun, they don't want to be bothered with it. If it's not presented by some celebrity or some other ethnic nationality group, you know what I mean, is not taken as seriously, and unfortunately we've been disappointed and let down. But like I told y'all, any group of being, the nationality group or whatever, they're gonna have their fuck ass people. They're gonna have the scammers, they're gonna have their low vibrational people, they're gonna have their addicts, they're gonna have their everything. You hear me? Now it might not be as publicized or as whatever as copper tone, black or indigenous or whatever, or exploited as much. However, out of every group, you're gonna have those different things. Now, some more than others. You hear me? However, unfortunately, in the black and melanin indigenous group, too much of this shit has trickled down. The effects of alcoholism, the just the pandering, the gumping, the simping, the fucking, just all of the fucking slogans that they've pimped our ass with. You know what I'm saying? Just pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Just work harder. Just get it out the mud. Just do it all yourself. When these niggas was doing the complete opposite, the whole fucking every millistep of the damn way. Do you hear what I said? Milk don't do nobody good. That shit makes your shit inflamed. You know what I mean? Huh? Sugar is the worst thing the fuck created. Fuck yeah, they gonna feed it to us. And because majority of this shit is to destroy you. Yes, they gonna promote it a lot. Yes, nigga. And then, like I already said, okay, so let's just play the game. You saying you getting rid of all black, indigenous, copper tone, melanin, original people, right? What you think the earth and the nature about to do with your Caucasoid ass, fam? Let's do that. Let's do that. The sun already don't like you. So without any melanin, black people, whoever, to absorb any of it, and it's just it's just Europeans, it's just of any variety of whatever, trailer park, dignified, whatever. It's just only Europeans. How long you think that shit about to last? Before this dimension implodes on itself. You need melanin and black people to absorb the sun that you can't take. Did you hear me? You need melanin and black people for the sun that you can't take. You aren't able to take. That don't like you. So how you want to get rid of all of them though? How you want to get rid of all of us though? Well, what's up with that? What goal would that be achieving? Like, oh, you conquered the earth plane by getting rid of all of the people that make your shit run? Like, you don't even, like, that shit don't even add up in your own brain. But it does. It adds up in their brain because they've been working on this shit this damn long. The beings that make this whole shit run, whether it's on the low end, high end, celebrity end, middle, mid-range, whatever, you want to get rid of all of them to do what? To go where? Like, what is you about to have? Because, see, some of your people already know what it is. A lot of some of your people. And let me say, a lot of these other nationality groups is waiting for us to fuck awaken. It ain't a lot of them. It ain't just like it's a whole bunch of them, you know what I mean? But it's a few. And like, I wish these motherfucking black people wake the fuck up. How many more shows they gotta show you signs? Bart, the Simpsons, and how many more? Come on, man. I mean, shit, it's nothing that you can't see nowadays, B. Like, so what's the problem? Niggas still talking about voting. Niggas talking about still going to church. Niggas still talking about these hollow days. Niggas is still talking about like just stuff that don't be mattering, G. Jobs and just shit. Cause the Rockefeller nigga said he made the school shit to make you workers, nigga. Then they say that, man. Damn. The motherfuckers still talking about shit like that. Motherfuckers are still thinking they somebody or something better than you because they got a piece of paper over your experience. I already told y'all, usually experience trumps a piece of paper. But my bad, for a lot of y'all, it's the other way around. I would definitely much rather have the person that has been in the field, been through the ups and downs, had the on-job training, than the person that just got out of school. You ain't never touched shit. You ain't never experienced nothing. You ain't never had to clean up your mistakes. You ain't nothing, no. But I want the nigga with this, without the experience. I just want the nigga with a piece of paper. So anyway, all right, man. Cosmik Mind UV.